Last but by no means least, as the country marks 100 years of Albertina Sisulu, guests at the cemetery have paid tribute to the anti-apartheid struggle stalwart who passed away on the 2nd of June in 2011. Our reporter Natasha Phiri is there at the gravesite of the late Mama Albertina Sisulu. And these activities, of course, reflecting on the life and times of the struggle stalwart. Natasha Phiri is our reporter on the story. She is at the Croesus Cemetery. So let's take you there to find out what's happening. A windy morning there, Natasha, but good morning. And talk to us if anything has happened as yet, and of course also what the proceedings are likely to be and how they're likely to play out this morning.
Well, very windy morning to you, Sakina, of course, to our SABC viewers. It's very windy here at the Croesus Cemetery as the ANC will be commemorating the life and legacy of the late Mama Albertina Sisulu. We even actually saw tents flying here earlier on. But let me just cut straight to the point. We're joined by the ANC spokesperson, Phiri, and of course she'll explain the importance of today. Mahlengi, thank you so much for joining us on this very windy morning. I mean, how important is it to come back here, wreath, and commemorate such an event?
Yes, you know, a society that does not reflect and memorialize those that have laid a foundation for the democracy that we are having is a society that may not be able to sustain gains such as this one. So it is absolutely significant that on this morning, on the 21st of October, the ANC memorializes Mama Sisulu. Mama Albertina Sisulu represents a generation that defied all odds, pursuing a struggle so that me and you can call ourselves free persons today. We have a right to vote. We have a right to access education. We have a right to choose careers of our choice. We have a right to our reproductive rights, our bodies as women. All of those things did not just get delivered on a silver platter. It is precisely because of the work that was done by women and by leaders such as Mama Albertina Sisulu. Mama Albertina Sisulu, a former president of the United Democratic Front. You can already see how she really did break the glass ceiling at a time when it wasn't fashionable to do so, at a time when it was very difficult in a patriarchal, largely patriarchal society. We're talking about a woman that worked politically in the underground, a woman that was detained. So we talk about someone that continued to mobilize in the communities, particularly here in Soweto, where she was based. But yet, a community health worker, and some of those things are going to be ventilated during the course of the day.
But yet, you describe a woman who has redefined the nature of politics in the country. But you look at the ANC still hasn't had an ANC woman, an ANC president.
That may very well be the case at the moment. But I think that we should not allow a narrative that suggests that strides have not been made in as far as representation of women. We have seen a lot of substantive, not just descriptive representation of women. Today we can talk about a Chief Justice that is a woman. I could count the Speaker of Parliament, several premiers who are women. So judge the ANC about that also.
I think unfortunately we have to wrap up this conversation and actually toss back to studio. But of course, we will be here as SABC News to give you the live coverage. Of course, there also are ANC officials, and of course we'll be also posing questions to them on what is actually happening on the political scene. As for me, it's back to you studio for now, Sakina.
Thank you so much, Natasha Phiri. Very important commemoration there. And as they said, both Natasha and Mahlengi Bengu, they're the memorialization of Mama Albertina Sisulu and the fabulous work that she did in ensuring that we enjoy the sort of civil liberties that we do today.